There's certainly more attention than ever before to issues of mental health and mental illness on college and university campuses across Canada and indeed across the world. The reality is that these are young people in an age of risk. Universities, I think, have not only a role to play, they have a responsibility to create an environment where the stigma against mental illness is diminished as much as possible.
Every university in Ontario, I think we all come with our strengths. There's a number of universities that have developed mental health frameworks, so they're really taking a big look at what the whole campus is doing in terms of medical supports, counseling, removing attitudinal, stigmatic barriers.
We try to provide the best supports possible for our students to succeed. Our attention has focused not on turning faculty and staff and students into mini diagnosticians or mini agents of treatment, but to turn them essentially into early warning spotters who have a clear idea of what they should do when they see a student in distress. They see what's going on with students at first hand. They are in the best position to not to diagnose, but to spot that there is a problem that somebody else needs to diagnose. You have a responsibility, if you are operating a post-secondary institution, to ensure that your students are set up for success. Concrete example, we've had a long tradition of just simply scheduling student exams for whenever the mathematical algorithm generated, this is how the timetable worked. So it's not unheard of that you could have a student with 2, even 3 final exams on the same day. There is a difference between an appropriate level of stress, an appropriate level of rigor and difficulty in the academic program, and throwing up barriers for barriers' sake that add no value to the education experience. Those are the sorts of things we'll be looking at clearing away.
It's about looking at your systems, your organization. So you're shifting the focus from the individual, looking at the individual as having a problem, or bringing that forward to looking at the whole organization and removing the barriers that that student experiences, and so they can compete fairly and equitably with their student peers.